write it down. You can ask in Japanese, think about it, and Professor Saito, Jose, and Ken, could you come up on the stage? So, maybe let me start by asking the first question I think many people are thinking in your mind. You all should, Jose Ken, you all showed very various real innovations, various new ideas and technologies. And Jose, you mentioned that you're not just sitting in all day long and thinking, but how do you come up with the new ideas? How do you generate new ideas? I'm sure Professor Saito also, from point of venture entrepreneurship study, you have some comments as well. So, can you start?
I think having a peer group and a community of people where you can share ideas and a really big whiteboard helps. But really, it's not. I mean, we showed the methodologies of how to brainstorm and things like that, but you need people to do that. And after you start doing a lot of it, it's just looking at almost anything now. It seems like we walk into, at least I don't know about you, I walk into a supermarket and half of the things I see there now look like medical devices. And you just start to associate different things in a very weird way, and that sort of helps, but it doesn't happen unless you have people that you can talk to you can talk about these things with. So getting a community of practice helps, and then of course going to the field and talking to your user, but really talking to them, not just reading about it. Again, gives you just a sense of what is needed, and sometimes you just make very obvious connections. And if you are in technology, it helps to really like technology, and that's, you know, I sometimes over-gadgetize things, and then other people correct me, but it really helps. And then, you know, you just come up with things one after another.
I think the same thing is very important, talking with people in the developing country. In my case, fortunately, I'm working in the media lab about the prosthetic limb, and we have technology, but we don't know how to implement that technology to the developing country. In most cases, we have some solution for them, but we don't know the problem. I guess the first of all, we need to talk with people and then figure out what's the problem there and try to apply the technology there. That's the standard way we are taking.
I think working in a highly volatile field of technology, I liked Jose's slide the best. It described starting out as a university and having 2 or 3 blocks, but over time, the network and increasing network through things like D-Lab definitely show how ideas are created. And it really, to put it simply, it's really what one person knows is very limiting. It's really who you know. And through that network, it's not only the network of talking to people like both have mentioned and exchanging ideas. I also, looking at all the presentations and seeing successful ventures, the other key point is cross-pollination, to see different disciplines getting together and applying problems and challenges in different unique ways. And so obviously to get to that point, to talk to people in that background, to get that idea, and to sit in a room and seeing potentially how a round peg would fit into a square slot is sometimes in Japan very, very difficult because you would discount that immediately. But I think it's important to challenge those and to discuss and think and do brainstorm. But I think I back up both speakers here that the networking and brainstorming, I think, is fundamental.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That really makes me to hope this will be the initial starting point for our new community in Japan.